If you answered yes a moment ago about your prayer life being dull and boring and powerless, maybe it's connected to something that's in your life that shouldn't be there. Because you can't have that power and the operation of the Holy Spirit in your life when you're walking in known sin. The Holy Spirit shows us, convicts us, and gives us the grace to turn from it, to embrace the forgiveness God gives. Third thing that God does to help us. He helps in our weaknesses. I've discovered that he helps in our instabilities. Again, in the book of James, in chapter 1, James says that an unstable person, a person who just drifts with the wind and goes from one extreme to another, his prayers are not heard. He helps with our instabilities. I guess what it literally means for me is that a person who's unstable is a person whose heart is not exclusively set on God. And the Holy Spirit has the ability to allow us to fall in love with God. I think of the last time Jesus speaks. He speaks in the book of the Revelation as John writes the words of Jesus, and he writes to the church at Laodicea, and he says, you guys have got everything right. You're doing all the right stuff. Man, you got church, you're going, you're worshiping, you're plugged in, you're in a small group, you're singing, you're in the praise band, you're using all of your gifts, you're in Bible study, you're doing all this stuff. There's one issue I have with you. You've left your first love. You just don't love me like you used to. And all this other stuff that you do doesn't mean anything if the communion's not there. How's your love relationship with God? And the Holy Spirit allows us to fall in love with God all over again. He leads us into a deeper relationship with Christ and enables us to make him our first love, to enjoy him and to see him as Paul describes in chapter 8 as our Abba Father. Personal relationship. The communion focuses on that relationship, the time that we have with him.